use the old dump method here.
Ciao! Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. Yes, I'm an idiot, I know. So, we're out here with the beehives. Got a trusty suit on. Got my gloves right here. Probably should put them on. Anyway, I'm out here with my brother. We're going to be playing with the bees. He had to order some bees. We had to order some bees. Alright. The bees that were flying in and stuff like that, they were just checking things out. Some type of wild drones, whatever. I don't know. They never did stick around. So, we ordered bees and we're fixing to install them. We got some bees, people. This is a bee bus. My brother had purchased some, what do you call these, Italian?
Yeah, Italian.
I speak perfect Italian. Arrivederci. Okay. So, this thing's full of bees. Now, this is what he's going to put in his hive here. But I want to show you guys a little something. I'm going to set these bees down because I don't want to drop them. There's nothing in this box, correct?
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. Okay, guys. Now, he's got some of these right here. These are little drops that I'm going to put in front of the hive. Once the bees are put in, so they can't leave the hive. This way they can start working the hive for a few days before we remove this, because we don't want to put a new swarm in this hive without it sealed, and then they all just fly out and we lose them. What was the price on these bees?
$200.
$200. So that'd be $200 out the nature's window, basically, if we did not use these. So let me get the camera in here and I'll show you exactly how to set this up. Alright, so my brother's over there playing around with the bees. So this is the capture right here. This is going to drop right in front and keep our bees from leaving the bee castle. Alright, we'll just drop that sucker right in and we'll put the bees up in here and they'll do their business there.
Alright guys, so we have our bee pack here. First thing we're going to try to do is get our queen out. Little wire sticking down. It's going to be kind of difficult to get a hold of without these bees flying everywhere. We're going to give it a try though. Grab that flap. I'm going to lose some bees here. Be careful.
Sticking around.
They are.
Yeah, they know the queen's in there, so I'm not going too far. Now, in this type of swarm, guys, you can see they're flying around everywhere. You keep your emotions down, you don't produce a pheromone. You start showing fear and stuff like that, then they'll swarm you. So that's your queen there, right?
Yes, this is our queen. She is looking very good here. You look inside here, guys. You want to make sure she is moving around.
Give my camera a little look at that.
Yeah, we'll give this camera here a little look. So as long as she's looking like she's moving around, looks healthy, we should be good to go. I do not see a candy plug in this, so we are not going to pull this cork right away because we want to allow these bees to kind of get used to her. There we go. Alright, so that's going to have our queen installed. Because there was no sugar candy in the end of that, we're going to wait about 2-3 days to release the queen from here. If you release her right now, the bees may not take to her. They could ball around her and kill her, and we don't want that to happen. We're going to give our little bees here another little shake. And just use the old dump method here. Okay, we're going to lay this down in front of the hive. The way the rest of them can find their way in. We're going to pull out this jelly here. What kind of food base they got in here.
Let me see that jelly.
There you go. we want to gently get our bees out of the way so we can install the rest of the frames here without smashing anybody. Now we're going to reposition our frames toward the center of the box. Again, being careful that you don't smash anybody. Put that cover on top. As you can see, the bees already crawled up in here. He's going to get them some of that nectar water. Now because I have a water dish in here, bees do need water. We have a feeder in here. I've got a few holes drilled so they can get to the water. We have some ventilation. I'm going to put on another deep. I'm going to leave the frames out of it. This is just so we can get the top on here. And that's basically all there is to it, guys.
You guys see all these bees up in here? They're still staying around the main hive there. Now, of course, there's 3 hives here, but this one here has just got the queen in it. He did put the feeder on the inside there, so we do have the gates up front, right?
Yeah, so what we have at the very front of this is called a entrance excluder. It's similar to a queen excluder that you use in box. Because these are new boxes, they have a tendency sometimes to reject a box and abscond. As long as we keep the queen inside the box, these bees are going to stick around. Right now, seems like everybody's doing fine. You can kind of see down around the base here, the bees that were left in the box, they're making their way into the hive now. They're going to do a little march.
Okay guys, so you can see all these bees down here. Now talk to my brother about this gate. What'd you call that gate again?
Okay, this is called an entrance excluder. It works basically the same as a queen excluder that you would place behind your supers and your deeps for your brood. What this does is when you release a new pack of bees into a brand new hive, because of some of the chemical smells or the off smell of not having bees actually in this hive, they can actually abscond with the queen. As long as you keep your queen inside the box, these bees are going to stick around. Right now we actually did not release the queen, mainly because there was no candy plug in the bottom of her frame, her little cage. So she's not going to go anywhere for the next few days. We're going to give her 3 days just so they can adjust to her. Looks like we have some drones and some worker bees on the outside here. And when you start getting your larger bees, they're not going to be able to get through this screen. So what we're going to do is just move it to the side for now until everybody gets inside the hive.
I got a question about the queen.
Yep.
She's in that plug, okay? Mm-hmm. What about food and water for her?
Okay, so if you notice when I placed her in, we have screen side facing away from the frames. And the reason we did that was simply so that the workers can actually get up to her, the caretaker bees, they can actually bring her food. The queen doesn't actually remove food from the hive. They are fed by workers constantly. They swarm around them and feed them whatever it is they need. So right now, they're going to be climbing on the front of that screen feeding that queen. Whenever we release her, she'll actually start walking across the hives and they'll begin to build comb. Until she's released, I don't expect to see a whole lot of comb being built right now. A few left in there.
All right, guys, so he has released the bees. So you see there's a few more things in here, guys. So my brother, like I said, it does have his own YouTube channel, which is
Gulf Breeze Beekeeping.
Gulf Breeze Beekeeping. Now he is specialized in all his beekeeping journeys and stuff. Now guys, we got a lot of other different type of prep videos, so we were just doing videos off and on the beekeeping stuff. Because we cover a lot of different things, but he's going to be specializing on his beekeeping journey. So I'm going to set this back down here, and as you guys can see how much the swarm and stuff came out when he released the bees. But hey, you know what? Just keep calm. Usually don't have any issues. Having a suit does make you feel a little bit safer, doesn't it?
Oh man, it's like being Superman, bulletproof. Until you get stung through it, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, guys, definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with us, and we will catch y'all later.